The sticks are taped, the jerseys are on, and there is no safety net. It is time to do it for real here in the EASHL. The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. The Nighthawks are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Shoots it on the backhand, shuts him down.
I love this power move to the net. I'm going to call it driving the line. You want to manipulate your opponent so they have to turn, and that's exactly what happens. He wins the battle to the space, just doesn't connect on the finish.
Grabbed along the boards by Donato. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Here they are on the attack. The Nighthawks gain control of the puck. The Icebreakers have it in the offensive end. The Nighthawks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Great heads-up play to poke it away in the offensive end. Scores! Well, was that quick enough for you?
Yeah, it was quick. You want to dictate pace, especially when the puck drops, and putting one in early, that's the best way to get it done. I can't believe that he's the one that initiated that defensive effort with the poke check, and then he winds up with the goal, and that's just a textbook example of how defense leads to offense.
The Icebreakers take control of the face-off. The Nighthawks look to start the transition game. Massive collision in the open ice.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
The Nighthawks gain possession in their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Boutin. Cuts to the front. Fires it. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
The Nighthawks have put a lot of pucks on net here in the first, and they continue to lead. And with the two tied up off the face-off, a great read to grab possession of the puck. Passes it over. Taken along the wall by Romeo. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop. Near the point. A chance in front. Oh, what a big-time stop by Jari.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
Well past the midway mark of this period, the Nighthawks have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. McDavid's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck leaves the zone. Puck scooped up by McDavid. Oh, great move to shake off the check. From point blank, and they score.
Well, he's in tight to the net, James, and he knows that he's not going to have much time or space to get it off, so he elects to use the snapshot and beats the goaltender.
Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Trying to shake the defender. Oh, what a save! Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Shakes himself free. Rocks him on the play. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Takes it to the front. Scores! Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
The Icebreakers get a hold of the draw. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Drills him. Puck picked up by Romeo. Oh, he's got a step. He scores! The breakaway finish! That's how you do it!
Well, fantastic read. On the goaltender here to be able to bury it on the breakaway, James. Love his pace from start to finish.
The Nighthawks have been rewarded with the lead here late in this first period with all the shots they put on net. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Uses the force on that hit. Shakes off the coverage. And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner. Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Cheryl, let's get back to work. Scores! And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. And now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical.
The Icebreakers have evened things up here in period number 2. We got ourselves a new game.
Yeah, you love these games that go back and forth, and they've worked hard to get to this point, and now they got the equalizer. Giddy up.
With authority. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Beats the puck over. Oh, it stays out. Wow.
I don't know how it stayed out. Neither do the fans in this building, no matter who you're cheering for. You gotta give kudos to that save, James. We thought it was in the back of the net, so did everyone else. This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it, and he made the save.
Big time stop there. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up.
These are the types of games that offense love and defense hates here, James. I mean, the puck is going north-south every single time. Both teams trading chances at either end.
And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. That's a solid check on the play. There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
He's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
Oh, just a great heads-up play by Boutin. They've got the defense outnumbered. To his teammate. The Icebreakers have it from their own end. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. And there's the save.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. We are all tied up in this one. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Scores! And there's the hat trick. And it is time for this place to start raining octopi.
He's really brought his dynamic skill set tonight, James. He's got that hat trick, but with and without the puck, he has been a threat all night long. A hattie under his belt, and who knows how many more he's got there.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. The Icebreakers take possession in the defensive end. Tries to get it over to Jordan. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. He's got a step on a breakaway. He scores! Oh, wow, what a finish!
Well, I love that he used his speed and didn't slow down, James. And then it's all about patience and composure, outweighing the goaltender, finding the room and burying it.
The Nighthawks are enjoying things in twos. Here in period number 2, they've gone up by 2, Cheryl.
There's been a lot of twos, James, and they'd love to get another couple goals to really pad the stats and increase their lead. But right now it's about habits and not giving their opponent any life in this game.
Moves the puck. The Icebreakers will play it from the defensive zone. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Intercepted the pass. The Icebreakers will play it in their own end. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. Moves it around along the half wall. Oh, wow, what a save!
An unbelievable save there, James. I mean, a combination of technical skill and athleticism equals desperation. Outstanding. Jari's aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here's a chance on the attack. Passes out front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Icebreakers gain possession along the wall. There's the whistle, and it's a penalty shot. McDavid's got the puck, and here he comes. Second frame, almost big save, and breathe that sigh of relief. Here in the late goings of the period, the Nighthawks have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Scores! And that's 3! It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
The Icebreakers get the break they need here late in the second.
Sometimes when it gets late in a period, you have more urgency in your step, and they were certainly more aggressive in that last shift, and it showed and they attacked the net.
And he stands tall in goal. Puck goes out of play. We got a face-off coming up.
Romeo's excelled in so many different areas in this game. It's going to be hard to quantify, even looking at the metrics. I mean, they're going to be off the charts. He's got a hat trick in this game. He could have even more. I mean, he's skating, he's shooting, and he's getting good looks in all different ways, James.
Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. The Icebreakers win the faceoff. Takes a shot. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. There's the buzzer. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. They always say 3 is the magic number. We've got period number 3 next. teams are readying themselves at center ice as the third period is about to go. It's been a throwback to 80s hockey here, and we are underway here in the third. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Icebreakers are behind after 2 periods, James, and it's no surprise here. They're not managing the puck. They're not transitioning, and if you give it away, you can't generate any offense.
And he sidesteps the check there. There's the physical side. Jarry's at the stoppage in play. We've got a penalty shot looming. And here he comes from center. Shot scores! And with that, we are tied as he converts on the penalty shot.
Well, the penalty shot doesn't happen if there isn't an A for effort on the play, James, and he earns the A there, and he earns the A for execution.
Lots of time left in this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Jordan's got it in the defensive end. Handles the pass.
Jordan's buzzing out there, James. Just get the puck to him. That's got to be the message from the coach and the entire team. He's got 4 goals on the night.
Skates to the crease. The Nighthawks have it in the offensive zone. Puck picked up by Romeo. Here's scores! What a finish on the play! The Nighthawks now have the lead here in period number 3, and it's crunch time now.
It is crunch time, and it's crush times, James. I mean, it's been back and forth all game. Now you find yourself in the lead, so you have the momentum. You've killed your opponents, so continue to hold it, continue to apply the pressure.
Turns it away on the slap shot. The Nighthawks are on the attack. Sends it out front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. With the backhander. Oh, it's another consecutive save.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-boxing out?
The Icebreakers gain possession. Goes right to the crease. Answers the call big time. What a stop by Lehman.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. And off the draw, they win possession. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck against the wall. Here he is in front. Tremendous block on the play.
Ron.
Here we go. Breakaway. Oh, what a fantastic save there.
Oh, he's got such quick hands, but he's in tight. And when you move them fast, you don't force them to move. And the goaltender's able to read it, track it, and make the save.
Jarry's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
That's one way to take possession with both centers tied up there in that scrum. The Icebreakers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. The Nighthawks have it now. Offside the call, will get a reset.
I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
The Nighthawks have been peppering shots on goal all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Quick feed to Donato. And now he moves it to Jordan. The Nighthawks have it against the wall. Putting the hard hat on here. What a hit. From the neutral zone now. Loses the coverage there. The Nighthawks have it from the corner. On the attack along the boards. And just like that, from out of nowhere, comes up with the puck. The Icebreakers move the puck in the defensive zone. Shot! And he makes the save. And he dodges the poke check there. Sidesteps the check. Oh, what a
doesn't swing momentum in your favor, I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
There's the whistle, and here comes the penalty shot. And a chance to widen the gap. Clutch save on the penalty shot.
Well, he does a great job of making himself as big as possible, and he doesn't bite first, James.
The Nighthawks haven't stopped putting pucks on net, and they lead it here late in the third. Less than 60 seconds to play in this tight one. Oh, a clutch save! Drives to the crease. Oh, up the outside of the frame. They've really got him on their heels here now. And they skated out of the danger zone. Let's move to the middle. Puts it off the post. Oh, he got all of that against the boards. There's the whistle. We got an offside.
Jarry's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that, but he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
Snatches the puck with the two centermen locked up. Shot! He scores! And he's not done yet! Wow!
No, I mean, how many more are going to come now, James? The floodgates have opened. Well, they opened a long time ago, but that puck is following him around, and every chance he gets, he's bearing it. This goal will be in the video room tomorrow, no question about that, James. Why? Because it's hard work, and coaches always want to preach good habits, and that's exactly what it is, being tenacious on the puck, finding a way to come out with it, and then finishing it off.
Cuts to the paint! Fantastic save!
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high...
Stoppage and play. Here comes the penalty shot. Goaltender takes a deep breath, and here we go. Tonight on the penalty shot.
I think he's done his research getting a book on the shooter here, James, because he read that perfectly.
The Nighthawks lead it late in this third period. McDavid's won the draw inside his own end. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. And that's all she wrote from this one here tonight. I think the operative words here, growing pains, kind of summing up the performance of this squad's debut in the EASHL.
Well, it's all about process and trusting that process, James. It was a little scrambly out there at times, and that's pretty normal when you're coming into your first game, trying to figure out your line mates, your teammates, and eventually that'll come. But they just got to stick with the game plan, and eventually they'll get there.